Like, why would the person who runs the
Beyonce
world?
said girl.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, like, just think about the irony of
That's what
that.
she was getting at.
Like, but like, just think about the irony. Like, we all know our societies, whether you're in New York, whether you're in Ghana, whether you're in
Mississippi.
I don't know, Mauritius in the sea somewhere. Like, we all know the who's moving the yeah, like it's men. It's a man's world, you know. And while things are changing, let's be real, it's still a man's world, you know. And
I think there's so
We
much
didn't
shit.
need your commentary.
bitch,
sir.
I won't. Yeah, I just want to let me get it
I
out.
won't finish.
Yeah, right. So it's just odd to me that, like, and maybe y'all can, you know, give me some perspective. Like, it's just odd to me that, like, if you're a part of the group that runs things, why don't you have a voice? What?
I understand.
I'm not done. I guess. I
I
mean,
see what you're saying.
like,
I don't-
like if you run things, like, why don't you have a voice? Why don't you have a safe space? Why don't you feel that you can do and say what you want as you want and as you please? It's just the irony, you know. And the things that I understand, like, men do need a safe space. Men do need to, you know. I think men need that space.
The thing that needs to be understood is that 95% of the red and the blue pill are failing men. When we look at it from optics, of course, the blue pill is going to be winning. Of course, it's a wave that we can see from YouTube and TikTok because there's no purpose. A lot of these people have moved to other platforms, right? There's a lot of these people had their money obviously stripped, like the rug pulled from underneath their feet. So why would they continue to do it? Why would they continue to go back on the platform that's not going to allow them to grow, not going to allow them to monetize, and this shit costs money? So yeah, of course that's what happens. Now, I would tell you, just to finish this up, all of these niggas is lame. Blue and red, right? So there's a 5% of blue that is winning and a 5% of red that is winning.
Wed.
You know what I'm saying?
You know them kids that can't really say R's.
So what
in
I'm
the
saying-
wed call.
So what I'm saying is,
All right, sorry.
don't get confused by the noise.
We're not
right?
confused.
So like some of them, like I want to know what blue pill, Alan, is winning. What blue
can
pill?
I got a question
yeah.
too.
Wait,
Please,
wait.
I have questions. Wait. That's I want to say something.
Actually,
Blue
no.
pill is a big thing.
I didn't know that blue pill was a thing.
It's a huge thing.
So
But that's the point I'm making.
The blue pill is supposedly the opposite, where people choose to stay in their perception of reality.
They're the pick-me's for them. Okay, great job. That's why you should sit
what'd you
in.
say?
They're the pick-me. They're the men pick-me's. You know how there's women pick-me's?
Wait, so
They're the men
it's
pick-me's.
you're either one or the other. There's no like middle ground.
I'm not saying that you aren't, right, as a person or as a man or a woman.
No.
What I'm saying is that people label you one side or the other. It's like you're a Democrat, or a Republican. Yeah. Because Alan keeps talking while I'm talking. You know, so it's red or blue. You know
What? When I looked at the Google definition, the Matrix definition, I was just like, well, I don't know who wouldn't want to be a red pill. I want the harsh reality. I want to know things for what they really are.
That's why this shit is
So I
confusing
can-
to me.
Exactly.
You're different.
I don't.
But
think
that's
any
why
of
I
this shit is
started off
real.
the conversation wanting to know how it got from this to this.
Exactly.
The point is we're confusing what is the actual essence of each side versus entertainment, right? So what happened is when we have 1,001 podcasts coming out every month, right? People need to do different
I don't think
extreme.
they're coming out like that.
Well, now, but you're talking about like the last 4 or 5 years.
Mhm.
Everybody had a podcast, right?
Mhm.
But next day they had a podcast. They had a voice and opinion in the podcast and a mic. And I don't
Shut up!
One mic.
try to figure out who sold it to them.
One mic and an iPhone.
Real talk. That's what everybody want to know. They want to know why the hell we got mics. I'm be honest.
But we started with
That's gonna be a nice clip. They want to know why I got a mic.
But yeah, you had these
And
people.
we gonna finish this shit. We started this shit, and we gonna finish this shit. Okay.
I got a question because I don't know. Is this like a y'all generation thing? 'Cause it
Don't
wasn't.
try to exclude
No,
yourself.
no, 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 no.
He's not, but I feel what he's saying.
I feel like all this is bullshit. All right, because I feel like red pill.
On the backhand side, my brother.
Oh,
Red pill.
you said wed.
Wed.
He said wed, you said plu.
You're right. I just feel like
On the wed call.
like the way it sounds, right? From what I'm hearing, is the red pill is never expected to lose.
I mean,
This hear me out. I feel like
You
the
called
way
the blue
the way
pills
that like
losers.
I'm hearing what the definition is that the blue pill is just like, oh yes, darling, dear, just to be next to a woman, right? As opposed to the red pill. This is how I'm hearing it. The red pill is just supposed to be super masculine, super successful, and I can get anybody, like super machismo, right? But in reality, you're still human. You are going to take losses. So the example of a man holding up, or a woman holding up her phone saying, I've got this red pill dude, and he wants to get with me, that doesn't make sense to me because A, she might not have found him attractive. B, he might have had whack game. C, he could just be whack as a person, right?
Super
So
lame.
how do you put them in a red or blue? You either that nigga or you not, and you're not always going to be that nigga 100% of the time. So saying you're part of a side is stupid because you can't win all the time. You're always going to take an L, right? And if I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying the red people tell the truth,
The
right?
red people.
but the blue pill, they're telling their truth. Their truth just isn't as attractive to the people or the women that they're trying to tell it to because of the other side of men that the women actually like, which are the macho masculine, right? But then when they figure them out, they'd be like, oh, well, I thought you were this. So it's kind of like pulling a mask off. So a red pill dude is going to lose. A blue pill dude is going to lose. So like, why can't they just be people? Why we got to be a side? I don't get it.
It's never about who's gonna win all the time. They're both gonna lose. No man is gonna win. Nobody.
But you're talking about the truth, right?
But the truth is, let's just say if I was a red pill person,
Yes.
and I'm like, yo, I tried to bag this girl and she dubbed me. That makes me a red pill because I could be honest on how she dubbed me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That what makes me the red pill is that I can tell you the truth of my losses, my flaws, my wins, and my game.
But aren't you expecting the blue pill?
No, the blue pill is I tried to wine and dine her, and then they may make an excuse. It comes off as very like looking for sympathy and empathy within their losses, right? So that's more so of the difference. I could laugh about my loss. I don't get upset about them, right?
Okay.
That's kind of the difference in the ideologies. Now we do have a couple of both sides that are mixing, so we're getting kind of confused because just like how they have lab diamonds and they have natural diamonds, they both test out real, but they're not both the same.
But what? Okay, stop there. But what makes them real? I'm sorry. But what
Hey,
makes them
purple.
real?
Huh?
What makes them real? The fact that if they're both losing, because
Yeah.
the red pill's going to take a loss, the blue pill's going to take a loss. If they are both real, who's defining the realness?
It's really about, so it's not about what's real because they're both real to their own perspectives and methods and ideology.
Okay, so why
Right.
choose a side?
Because one side has a different approach. For example, you might wine and dine a girl to get her.
Even if
Just listen to me.
I was blue?
Yes, I'm saying.
Okay,
You're
all
gonna
right.
wine and dine, open the
Cool.
door, super gentleman,
Okay.
super soft,
Okay.
super like Oliver duality.
Don't do my boy.
Don't bring
He
him to
said
my
that.
boy.
That wasn't me.
But
That's
he's not here.
That's Oliver's own
I don't know who that is,
words.
so.
That's his
Oh,
own
yeah,
words.
you
I
don't
did
know.
not talk about him. That's his own words,
All right.
right? Versus somebody like myself is going to be take it or leave it. This is who I am. This is what I have to offer. If you're not cool with it, that's cool. I'm
See, the
accepting.
thing is that so there are men who will be a gentleman in X, Y, and Z, but they also have that take it or leave it side.
Exactly.
So and I think
Those are the purple. My thing is, so the thing is, for me, for example, I tell you, this is a real story, right? With a real podcaster. We had a live event in DC, and he said, I will never allow my woman to touch a door. Right? That's blue pill.
is it?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I park and my girl gets out the car first and my girl is ahead of me, I'm not going to sprint, which is exactly what the analogy and example that he used, to open the door to make sure she doesn't touch a door. There's extremes on both sides. So
But that's not even possible.
For
I got
me,
it.
so
I'm
for
just
me,
waiting for
I'm
them
like,
to
yo,
shut
if my girl gets to the door first, she's gonna open the door first.
That just sounds logical.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Both of them are extremes, right? So you have one that's gonna be like, you know, my girl doesn't even touch a car door. She doesn't touch a entrance exit door.
A bill.
A bill. She doesn't touch anything. She doesn't know anything. I do everything, and I rub her feet at night, and I suck her toes, and I tell her I love her, and that's the blue pill. It's
She not
super
lying, y'all.
extreming, right? Now a red pill is gonna be more so like, what are you doing for me?
Man, that bitch been over her own though.
Which is also extreme. Like you either like the girl or you don't. And behind closed doors, you're probably doing shit that you're not even gonna say as a red pill dude. I can't tell nobody.
Very
But
true.
Mm.
then you come on the podcast or you on a microphone, and be like, oh, I never opened the door. Like y'all niggas sound stupid.
But it's
Just be-
both.
Very true.
But it's
All right.
both though,
It's cool.
because there's blue pills that are doing the same thing.
Because they're fucking men. Why?
there's a
Why
lot
are
of
they?
No.
things-
I'm saying they're doing the same lies.
No, but you can do
What
a
do you
lot
mean?
of things in life.
They're
that
doing-
can
yeah,
say,
they're doing the
you can
same
say,
lie.
this is very red pill of me. This is very blue pill of me. Like your whole life.
doing
and your
none of that.
I know, and no one is, honestly.
Hey,
But you gotta
I'm about to be 45 years old in 16, 15 days.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
don't believe no goddamn pill. If you like a girl, you like a girl.
You gonna do?
And you're gonna do what you're gonna do, what you're gonna
Gonna
do.
do
And if
what
you
it
need a
do.
bunch of niggas to follow, right? And buy into a fucking some type of stupid ass cult, red or blue, something is wrong with you. Why don't you just lead your own pack of yourself? I don't know if that's red or blue pill talk or purple, whatever. Just be a fucking dude.
It's
Just
actually
be,
red.
Just be a dude.
That is the real red.
Well, let's-
do what
let's-
the fuck you gonna do and be who you are. Be cool how you be cool.
But then you need another dude to back you because it becomes supportive.
No, you don't necessarily need a dude to back you. No Diddy. First of all, that's whoa, crowd crazy. Pause, Rome.